Tonight, inside the North Korea the regime wants to keep hidden.
The way North Korean regime keeps the regime going is this pervasive security apparatus and fear tactics.
If people stop believing in the regime, that means central control is breaking down.
With undercover footage and exclusive interviews, Frontline uncovers a new generation risking their lives to smuggle images out and information in.
North Korean defectors have emerged as very quiet agents of social progress.
Threatening Kim Jong-un's total control of what the world sees of North Korea and of what North Koreans see of the world.
There really is a potential here that something quite dramatic could happen.
But how far will the new dictator go to hold on to power?
If a government is willing...
Former propagandist.
In the past, there weren't hardliners and reformers. There was only party loyalty. Today, however, rival factions have formed. The fact a split exists shows he hasn't got a stable leadership like his father. So the only way for Kim Jong-un to hold on to power is through a reign of terror.
Kim Jong-un came to power surrounded by his father's generals. Since then, he has purged almost half of the top military. In December 2013, his uncle, Jang Song-taek, an advocate for reform who'd served at the top of the government for 30 years, was forcibly removed from a party meeting. A week later, he was executed.
If a government is willing to kill as many people as necessary to stay in power, it usually stays in power for a very long time. There are many people who are not happy. There are many people who, in the privacy of their bedrooms, sometimes say something very, very subversive to their wives and most trusted friends. But no networks and no activities yet, because the government is brutal.
Even if, let's say, the public is more aware of the outside world, is that going to necessarily lead them to have a revolution? Several people cannot even get together to even talk about it. With what's happening in the Middle East, there's a Twitter, there's Facebook, people can get mobilized, they can get together. The way Korean system is set up right now, they don't have any kind of mechanism to do that.
I think in the case of North Korea, there are credible pieces that you can put together and say, there really is a potential here that something quite dramatic could happen. No one could predict the collapse of the Soviet Union. No one could predict the Arab Spring. Afterwards, everybody said it was obvious.
It's not easy to predict when the regime will fall. However, the foundations of change in North Korea are being laid. North Koreans have undergone a huge shift in their collective mindset. I think change will come.